welcome. This is Michelle, and you are tuned into the Win Win Live show. So, today, I am so happy to be alive. I'm so happy to be here with you. And we're going to wrap it all up as it pertains to purpose. We have been talking with our friend Alicia all for this month, but unfortunately, I'm left alone, or should I say, fortunately. However, it rolls. I'm blessed to be here with you, and I'll be wrapping it up for Alicia and I on the matter of purpose, as she is otherwise engaged, thankfully, gloriously, joyfully in travels, and we rejoice with her. So, and she did mention that in our show last week, didn't she? Yes, about how purpose manifested her and her daughter traveling together. So look at God. Huh? Yeah. So today, if you look within the caption of this video, you'll see the words purpose has a voice, it can hear, and it operates from the heart. Just before I jump on into what that is all about, like, what are you saying, Michelle? Let me just share this promo with you. And if you have not yet picked up your affirmation and gratitude journal, like now is the time to be about it. Okay? See you right after this message. Is there not a cause? These were the words that David bellowed out when he came and saw that his people, like a whole fleet of armies, some of whom his brothers were included, were being threatened, as well as the whole nation of Israel was being threatened by this giant called Goliath. And when he was pounced upon by his very own flesh and blood, like, who have you left the sheep to attend to the sheep in the wilderness? Or like, go be about your shepherding. Why are you doing here? Well, this is man's job. Like, this is those who would have trained and been in the grind, going through, getting themselves ready as soldiers of the army of Israel. This is not for you, David. You're a kid. Go be about the sheep and the little babies of the sheep. Like, hello. His word, I believe it cut through the atmosphere at that time and made way for hope, because the giant Goliath was releasing, spewing out words which were fearful, infusing faith, fear into the hearts of the children of Israel. And so somebody needed to step up to cut, slice through that fear ridden environment and atmosphere and stand up, make way for God, to give God a chance to work through me, to work through you, to work through whoever will step up to the plate. David was that young man. And he declared, is there not a cause? Purpose was speaking. Like he has been practicing, flexing, working, experiencing victories and wins in the back where no one was looking, where there was no one with him. There is not an entourage, there's not an audience. In the back, in the shadows, he would have practiced. He would have known what it's like to experience this win of killing the lion that came, and this win of killing the bear that came, and this win and that win that possibly was not penned for us to read, but it was winds that he would have gone through when he was challenged with his personal Goliaths. He was there, given the opportunity to make ready himself for purpose. And when the opportunity comes, hello, the opportunity comes to us all. The question is, will we be ready when the opportunity comes? So when the opportunity came for David, he asked, is there not a cost? He recognized, I've dealt with the lion, I've dealt with the bear. Like, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? And he seized the moment. Is there not a cause? What will the person receive who takes this uncircumcised Philistine down? What will they receive? Because he is purpose come with rewards as you walk it out in obedience, as you execute, as you take hold and walk it out like, okay, this is mine. This is what I'm called to. It comes with rewards. So David stepped up to the plate, took the arms of purpose, spoke out in purpose and on purpose as he executed, being the greatest warrior. He was purposed to be the greatest warrior Israel has ever seen. The greatest warrior king, might I add. All because of that preparation in the back, in the shadows, for the opportunity when purpose comes knocking. So purpose has a voice. And when purpose realizes that now is my time, purpose will speak. Purpose will arise. Purpose will get it going because our words have power. As he spoke, he caused everyone to stop, including Mr. Giant, and look at him. It caused an opening for the Spirit of God to now begin to infuse faith. Like when they heard this uncircumcised Philistine, it caused them to think, I'm circumcised. That comes with benefits. Jehovah is my God. Jehovah protects, guides, keeps me. Circumcised. Circumcision comes with benefits from Jehovah. So it opened up the door for the children of Israel to begin to hope again, have faith again that Jehovah God will do it for them. Jehovah God will deliver them from this uncircumcised Philistines. Jehovah God have done it in the past. Jehovah God, Jehovah God, Jehovah God, Jehovah God, the God of Jacob, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They know. And when they heard uncircumcised Philistines, they know, okay, we need to remember. And that caused them to remember who they are and who their God is. And they just needed somebody, that one, with whom they could identify and said yes. So when David began to rise and to stretch out himself fully to take up his purpose, maybe prematurely, they begin to echo it. Saul has killed his thousands. David has killed his 10,000. Saul is thousands. David is 10,000s. Wow. Purpose do sometimes comes with jealousy, comes with envy, comes with strife. From those who are around and feel that should be me. But that we are not going to go in right at this time. If so led, I will go into that at another time. But yes, purpose has a voice. And purpose Samuel, when purpose came knocking by way of the voice of God while he slept, calling Samuel, Samuel. Didn't recognize it at that time. And that's how it is at times with us in our lives. We don't recognize that this is an opportunity that is going to be delivering to me the purpose for which I'm here. So let me lay hold of it and seize, take advantage of the opportunity. He didn't recognize it. And it came again, Samuel, Samuel. He didn't recognize it. Thankfully, he had a man of God there who knew the voice of God and realized. So at times we may not recognize it, but thanks to a coach, thanks to a parent, thanks to a mentor, they're able to, Michelle, I think you should consider walking down that path, taking this opportunity. This looks like you. This sounds like you. This is you. Whereas before it would have. So the voice of his spiritual mentor, Eli, was the one who told him, okay, when purpose come calling you again, when you lie down, say, here am I. Your servant hears you. Yes, Lord, here am I. Your servant hears you. Purpose has a voice. Is there not a cause? Purpose has an ear. When the voice of purpose comes calling, says, yes, Lord, here am I. Send me. I hear you. And purpose operates from the heart. As you hear David spoke, as you see young Samuel go back and answer, it was from a place of depth after having experience with this God. It's a place from depth, deep within the heart. You realize, you hear purpose calling. Up within you, you hear the voice of purpose coming forth. And within your heart desires to be living on purpose, in purpose, for Him. The purpose of a heart. One person comes to mind is Nehemiah. Nehemiah, when he heard the voice of purpose. How? Through the report of the broken down walls of his land of birth. As he heard, my apologies, as he heard that, Nehemiah heard the voice of purpose, but his heart was gripped. So gripped that he entered into fasting, weeping, mourning. Fasting for his sins, fasting for his foreparents' sins, fasting for the sins of his generation, fasting and praying, fasting and praying. His heart was gripped. And out of his heart being gripped with purpose, after hearing the voice of purpose, he arose to action. And that is where I want to close us out this afternoon. As you pursue to God, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Get to action with executing. And the whole picture may not come at once. It may just be a one instruction, a two instruction. Execute, do it. And each step will bring you closer to the purpose for which you're here. Jesus, perfect example. Pretty certain it wasn't a part of his purpose to be turning water to wine. So he looking at his mother like, what do I have to do with you? Like, so Let them drink whatever else they have. The wine is finished. Yeah, the wedding is still going on. Let them drink whatever else they have. Like, what does this have to do with me? Mm. But it was a part of his brand, which was wherever he went, he did good. That's his purpose. And the ultimate good, which is his purpose, he did while he hung on that cross. Hello. Every eyes he opened, the water he turned to wine, every limb that he healed, every dead that he rose, everything that he did step. It wasn't him hanging on the cross, no. But every step of obedience brought him a step closer to that ultimate purpose, to hang on the cross. So I say again to you, I encourage you, I admonish you, go after finding what is your purpose. And when you do, be about it. Be absolutely intentionally on purpose about living your purpose. My apologies again. Here in this earth, until we meet and see each other again, same time, same place next week. At this time, you have yourself a wonderful rest of the Sunday. Be about your purpose. The wins that are waiting for you to experience are there as you execute purpose. God bless you.